since you
and
don't
duck.
want
Jesus
answers.
Christ.
It's
Jesus Christ.
yeah,
Hey,
it's like it's turkey and duck, bro. It's just basically it's a combination. Uh,
hey,
so I don't eat it,
yo,
but I see.
bros, we were having a little bit of technical difficulty. The viewers did not hear a damn word we said before turduckins. Not a damn word. I apologize.
That's all they heard was turducken.
That's all they heard was just straight turduckins.
All they heard was to duck and
Facts.
All right, run
So,
it back, run it back.
yeah,
Greg.
run that
back,
bro.
run
Run
it
that
back.
back.
man, we're gonna take it from the top once again. Welcome to episode 12 of T2E Talks, the most professional, unprofessional podcast you will ever tune into. Ain't much change. My boy Tone back from vacation. D-Boy still D-Boy with a lot less D-Boy moments. Sin is finally on screen for the first time since like episode 4. And is his shit still don't work. And I had a baby girl. His shit still don't work. So a lot of things in society still don't work. We're gonna touch on a few of them today. Kanye, Kyrie, and COVID vaccines. Everybody's stances on those things. So shit might go a little left. It might go a little right. It might go up. It might go down. Who really cares? At the end of the day, we still gonna be bros, and everybody's input is welcome. So if you here right now, type it in the chat when we get to them topics. But we're gonna start it off with something light. Outside of the turducken thing that you may have heard, that's not allowed on my table either, by the way. What is not allowed on your Thanksgiving tables when it comes to food?
Chitterlings.
Yeah, chitlins is that's no bueno. So that's tragic. That's tragic. Nah, that's nasty. Pig intestines is nasty.
That's very nasty.
absolutely
Yeah,
no.
that's nasty, bro.
For me, my shit's simple. Don't put no fucking cranberry sauce or yams on my fucking table. I'm not fucking with none of that.
Wait,
the jelly cranberry sauce?
Bro, no.
I'm talking about the
That's-
candy yams.
Yams,
I'm
bro.
not eating
Yams,
those.
bro.
I'm not eating those.
With the
Yams
marshmallows
or
and
sweet
pecans?
potato?
Marshmallows and the raisins and shit. I'm not eating that.
Nah,
Fuck outta
nobody
here.
said raisins in the candy.
No. We ain't talking about no raisins,
Talking
bro.
about some candy.
Talking about no
yams,
raisins.
Candy.
Hey, listen,
Brown
Yeah.
sugar,
They
cinnamon,
not
a pile
getting
of little marshmallow on top or
Trash.
something.
trash,
Yeah.
Like sweet potato
Trash.
type of
little
thing?
pecans in there.
trash can.
Nah,
What?
You keep the pecans. You keep the pecans.
See, that's what I'm saying, bro. That's why they not allowed at my table because niggas got too many variations of this
What
shit,
do you
bro.
mean?
I'm good.
You got because
I
you have
could see
sweet
the
potato
difference
casserole. You have regular
Nah,
candy
casserole.
yams. You know what
Yo,
I'm saying? Yams are
Candy
I'm just gonna
casserole.
say, I'm
Hey,
just
get
gonna
the
say
fuck
this.
outta here.
That might be some
No.
that might be some Negro shit, but in my Spanish table we don't have that.
what sweet potato?
Nah, they don't.
Nope.
Sweet potato casserole? Y'all never heard of that?
Nope.
Nah, they
That
don't
shit's
put
not
that
going on my table either, bro.
Nope.
Y'all don't
You
eat
keep
the one
naming
at
shit.
Boston
Y'all-
Market.
We don't eat Boston
don't
Market.
even go
Nobody
to
go to
Boston
Boston.
Market.
Chill, bro.
No.
Chill.
Well,
Yeah,
think
I can't remember the last time I've ever eaten at Boston Market.
Just
I remember last time I seen a Boston Market commercial.
That's the only place I sell that sweet potato casserole.
Boston Market
from,
is
man.
federal, bro. That's federal time, bro.
Yo,
Eating mac and cheese soup.
this nigga D-Boys. I'm not eating none of that shit that's in this name.
Now,
Them two things,
now,
you can
now,
keep them
if
off my table.
now if y'all niggas is talking
Unless you
about
at work.
if y'all talking about slicing some sweet potatoes and frying them, nah, I'll have that. But I don't know about no.
I don't like
fuck-
sweet potatoes, period.
Nah,
You eat sweet potato.
nah,
Candy
You had
yams,
it, you
macaroni
eat.
and
Sweet
cheese,
potato,
collard
see,
greens
sweet
hit
potatoes,
different.
they can
Potato
go on the
casserole is
table.
literally
Nah,
just
yo,
mashed
They can go on the table, bro. But
I'm
I'm
not
not
gonna lie
gonna
to
touch
you.
it.
yo, nah. See, I don't like no mashed sweet potatoes and with all that other extra shit. Nah, slice them up nice and thin.
Okay, so you don't like sweet potatoes.
No, I like
So
sweet
let me ask you a
potatoes.
question.
Slice them up and fry them.
Are you a sweet person?
I do like.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna ask you a question.
Yo,
You a sweet person?
Nah, I'm not sweet, bro. Not one bit. Ain't no sugar in my tank, cuz.
No, I'm not saying you're a sweet person. I'm saying, do you like sweets?
Nah,
a big
nah.
sweet
I'll eat some. Yeah, I'll eat.
I'm real big on sweets.
I'll eat sweets every now and then, but like I said, it's sweet potatoes. I don't know. It's just something about it, bro. Like I can't eat like the sweet potatoes mashed up or
Y'all don't
whatever.
fuck with these either?
The hell is that?
Circus
Mothers.
Circus animal cookies?
Bro, I know you ain't got the frosted
Circus
animal
animal
crackers.
cookies, man.
You got the frosted animal crack. Yo, go
Yeah.
get your kids back they fucking snacks. Go get your kids back they snacks, bro.
You done stole
Crazy,
the bag.
crazy.
This
How did I
yo,
steal the bag?
He stole
Hey
the
yo, how we
bag
put
because he
people in
looking
timeout?
for it,
Can we
bro.
put people in timeout on the podcast, bro? Because that nigga is stealing
No,
children's snacks. We talking about
Man.
food that's not allowed on the
Hey,
table.
so y'all don't eat
And
the
he's
food
stealing
snacks?
kids'
Y'all
snacks.
don't be eating the food snacks?
I don't know about stealing.
You don't
my
be
kids'
eating the food
and
snacks?
juices and stuff.
Come on.
Yo, I bought my own fruit snacks, man. I don't steal the kids' fruit
I
Yeah,
snacks.
purchased
me
my
too. That's what
own
I'm saying.
Nah, you
I
be
know you
eating
ain't
the kids'
purchased
fruit
Yeah,
them
snacks.
that's
Let
what
me
I
I'm
know
tell
saying.
you.
you ain't
Oh, y'all
purchased them
tripping.
frosted
Yeah, my
Ham.
daughter got my
Yes, sir.
stepdaughter got me these. My stepdaughter got me these because she know these
Yeah,
my favorite.
yeah,
So
I bet
she
she
got me
did.
these.
It's okay. She got them for her, and you just took them. That's what it was. But
Nah. I got two different kind though.
All right, anybody got anything else they don't allow on their table? Because
yeah, what
Purple
else?
potato
What else?
salad.
Peas,
potato
yeah,
salad
peas.
is
You can keep peas.
what?
You don't
Peas.
eat
I
peas?
don't fuck with peas. No, this is how you frown when you say you don't eat yams. That's the same thing with peas. I can't.
Sweet peas?
Peas? Are you
No, it's
serious?
not the same.
Stop
It's not
it.
the same.
No.
Because there's only one way to cook peas.
No.
There's only one way to cook
No,
peas.
there's not.
You got 80 million ways to cook fucking
Nah,
yams
Durant. The
Yo, is
peas,
it
I don't
really
know.
cooking peas
I've
Not
seen-
or
always
is it
cook
more
peas,
like
bro.
preparing the peas?
All right,
I've
hold
seen-
on. Before we go any further with the peas conversation, what kind of peas are you talking
Yeah, facts.
Oh, so so some people on Thanksgiving they have like pea salad and just regular sweet peas.
Pea salad?
I can't do peas. Period.
Time out.
Yeah, this
Time
nigga be
out.
eating some weird shit
Time
Is
down there.
that peas in the potato salad or pea
Flag on
salad?
the play.
No, they have like pea salad.
Unnecessary
Like,
food
where,
going
where
on the
do you-
table.
Where have y'all been at?
Necessary
like, I'm from
food
the
going on the
South.
table.
So listen,
I ain't
listen,
gonna
I'm
lie
from
to
the
you.
South. So, our dishes are gonna be different.
I ain't never
We
heard
know
of,
that.
Yo, my family
know
from the
that.
South too. I ain't never heard of pea salad. Please
What's
give me
in
the ingredients.
what's in pea salad?
You've never
Because
heard
now
of
I'm
it.
curious.
Yo, there's a bunch of peas
Let me
and
look that up.
some of that canned corn. Yeah.
Because the reason I asked him what peas he was talking about, Caribbean folks, D-boy, we call rice and pea, like the peas that's in
Yeah.
rice and peas, not even peas.
Yeah.
They red kidney beans. You feel me?
Yeah.
That's
And
why I had
that's
to
not
ask him.
that's not Caribbean. That's not Caribbean. That is Jamaican.
So,
That's Jamaican. Those are the only motherfuckers I know that call every fucking
know.
bean peas.
Don't put that on my table. That's disgusting.
I ain't gonna lie, Durant. That is
It's
definitely a
disgusting.
Jamaican thing.
Thank you. Only country I know, bro, that calls everything rice and peas.
is definitely a Jamaican thing.
Yeah.
In Guyana, we call it cook up. We
Yo,
call it a cook up rice. That's what we call it.
bro, I remember I went to my first Jamaican spot ever, and the nigga said, yo, Tone, you want some rice and peas? I was like, nah, I don't want no peas, bro. I want black beans. I'm like, I want black beans, bro. He's like, no, look, rice and peas. I'm like, yo, there ain't no fucking peas, nigga. Those is fucking black beans, bro. And he said, no, we call them rice and peas. I'm like, all right, you know what, bro? So what's that one with the red beans? Rice and peas. I'm like, nah, bro. Nah, bro. This nigga's wildin'. I call everything rice and peas.
I was in Virginia and I had jerk chicken for the first time. So I was in the restaurant. He said, you want jerk chicken and peas? That's how they say it. So I'm like, nah, I don't eat peas. You know what I'm saying? I don't want no peas. So when I see my homeboy plate, I said, bro, why he didn't offer me no black eyed peas? And he said, he did offer you peas. Nigga, that's what he was saying. I'm like,
Sam.
nah, bro.
Hey, yo, Sam.
Green peas.
I gotta know, bro, what's really going. I feel like you gonna be the one with the D-boy moments this one, bro.
Mhm.
So you went to a Jamaican spot and they said you want some jerk chicken and peas?
No. So
No. That's what you just said. That's what you just said.
no, but I'm
Nah.
saying
Your exact words
you want
was.
jerk and peas. Do you want jerk and peas and
Nah. Ain't no jerk and peas. Them niggas ask you rice and peas.
That's
There's
crazy.
rice and peas.
That's crazy.
There's always rice and peas, bro.
That's crazy.
But
That's
Tone,
crazy.
isn't the correct
Salad?
word gandures or
Guandules that's Spanish. That's Spanish for peas, bro. That's Spanish for peas.
Okay.
For
That's
chickpeas.
green peas, right?
No, chickpeas. Chickpeas. The other ones is
Chickpeas.
different. Yeah. The other ones is the other ones I don't even know what they call them. Them other green peas, but the chickpeas, they're round. They're like not even round. They're kind of like oval. They're not a full circle.
Those tan ones.
Yeah.
Yeah, I eat those a lot.
Yeah, that I fucks with. But then they got them green peas, bro. Them round green peas.
Yeah,
I
those
know.
the ones
Yeah.
Durant eat.
Them shits, yo, them shits ain't
I
even
know.
bad, bro.
They
I
good
eat the
though.
red kidney beans.
This
The
nigga.
red kidney,
I
Yo,
call
red
them
bro,
kidney
bro,
peas.
beans,
I
I
right?
call
had,
them peas.
yo, bro, I done had too much red beans. Yo, I go to the Dominican restaurant. They be like, yo, you want beans? I be like, yo, what other kind of beans y'all got? I don't want none of them red shits. Give me whatever the other one is, bro. I don't want the red
It's
ones no
just
more.
there, bro.
Nah, bro, it's just I
It's
had
just
them too much, bro. Niggas growing up.
I feel you.
Growing up, so
Feel you.
I can still eat them, but I rather whatever the sub is. Like they be like, "Yo, we got the
Yo,
guandulas. I'll have that. White beans, freaking what else they got?
I
They
be
got
getting
everything.
upset.
Black beans, like
I'm
from
so accustomed to rice and peas being the red kidney beans that when I go to Jamaican spots now, I'll be like, yeah, let me get the oxtail rice and peas. And then I open that shit
it'd be
and it's
black.
dead ass like the little chickpeas or whatever. I'm like, yo, this not it. What is this? I'll be like, damn, I'll be ready to call my mom like, you cooking? I'll drive 2 hours to come get
That's
some
a fact.
real fucking food.
Nah, I ain't gonna cap. I don't go to no Jamaican restaurants for no oxtail. That shit gotta be made by pops, Cuban style. You heard? I don't know what it is, but them Jamaican spots ain't got nothing on my dad cooking. My dad be chefing it
I
up,
ain't gonna
bro.
hold you. Getting oxtail from Jamaican spots, whoever's tuned in or whoever's gonna see this later on, don't do it. One, they overpriced, and two, they leave too much fat
Facts.
Fact.
oxtail, bro.
I think oxtails overpriced it anyway. I mean, they're delicacy. I think they're overpriced though. People be overpricing oxtails.
But yeah, if you get it from a restaurant, you better go get that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
I ain't
think
talking
you
about
get it
from
from
Walmart.
Yo, and then
You
yo,
gotta go to the Puerto Rican meat market, bro.
yo,
Pause.
I'm gonna be.
But you gotta go there.
Yo, and you gotta tell them niggas not to fucking slice them shit. No homo. Yo, you gotta tell them niggas to slice the shit on the thin side. Them shit's gotta be like half an inch. Them shit's gotta be half an inch, bro. If this shit's just thicker than half an inch, nah, bro. Tell that nigga slice that shit again, bro. 'Cause, you know what I'm saying? You gotta put that shit in the pressure cooker, cook that shit for a bit, and then you gotta stew them joints.
At the fucking shop too, bro. You gotta be careful buying oxtail. But let's get. We had this conversation earlier, and I just want to say, one, Sin, your Thanksgiving table looks ridiculous. I don't know
No,
what
no,
they
no.
putting on your
You
shit,
said
but that's
things that's
criminal.
not going to be on the
I
table.
feel like
I
them
don't
things was
want.
once. I feel like they were once on the table. I was
Yeah,
speaking
growing
from
up.
experience of them shits. See,
That's
see,
nasty.
looks
Yo,
crazy.
Yeah.
Yo, I ain't gonna.
Anyway,
I'm not gonna cap.
sour cream and mayonnaise in it.
Yo,
I'm
I'm
good.
not gonna cap, bro. I'm there's nothing that's all right. You know what? Let me stop lying, bro. The only thing from my childhood that was on the Thanksgiving table that I would never want to see is like a big ass turkey. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I'm not a fan of turkey. I'll eat a piece of the chicken of the turkey breast, but I'm not a fan of turkey. So that you can leave off my table. That's the only thing that I know from my childhood. Besides the shit that y'all niggas said, cause all that shit sound nasty as fuck. I don't fuck with none of that stuff. But
and
yeah,
cranberry
just
sauce is criminal.
I've never had cranberry sauce. I'm not even gonna lie.
Cranberry sauce is good, man.
I wouldn't
That's
even.
flat.
I wouldn't even think of
It's
putting that
flat,
shit.
bro.
What y'all put that on though? Y'all put that on the
Oh,
turkey?
Turkey.
It
No,
goes with the turkey
On
because
the
the turkey's dry.
They gonna turkey.
But-
Nah,
No, no,
turkey's
no,
not
no.
dry.
Do not put
Turkey's
that
not
on my
dry.
turkey.
No. I understand. No, I'm listening. Wait. So you put it on the turkey, D boy.
I
What-
put it on the dressing.
You put it
I
on the dressing. All right. So you eat it
Oh,
with
yeah,
your
I
salad.
see.
You eat it with your salad.
No.
Nah, he
Not
need
with no
stuffing. He need
salad.
stuffing.
Oh, the stuffing. Oh,
Yeah,
all right.
stuffing. That's what I meant.
Yo,
Yeah,
wait. Time
yeah.
out. Yo. All right. See, I'm Spanish, so we don't really eat no stuffing, bro. What the hell is
Yeah.
that? What is that, bro? Is that like?
It's a mixture like rice. Oh shit! What happened to the?
Your
I
camera
gotta
went away,
make
bro.
that
Your camera
fish
went
shit
away.
for my girl. She wanna
Yeah.
try it. I
Then
don't know how I feel
I
about
don't know
that.
what stuff in it. Ain't it like breadcrumbs and a whole bunch?
Yeah,
of
it's like
other
breadcrumbs, got like vegetables in it, stuff like that. It's pretty good though. It's not bad.
I don't know.
If
I've
it's, if it's made right.
I've seen it on TV. I don't know. I never really had the urge to eat that. It's so many
So
other.
my video blacked out too.
Yeah, that's because you need to click that thing again, bro.
All right, bet.
Yeah, you're not on here. You're not showing up on here.
I don't really.
I'm gonna click it
Stuffing
again.
is,
Mhm.
But the fact that you niggas said y'all put cranberry sauce on dry turkey First
Never
off,
said
if the
that.
turkey dry, if the
Nah.
turkey
I
dry,
never said turkey.
whoever cooked it got to get the fuck. No,
Nah,
D-boy said it.
yo, D boy. I'm gonna be honest. Yo, my mom, she make a bomb ass turkey. I don't really like it because I'm not a big fan of it. But she be having. Y'all ever had the Y'all ever seen the canned pineapples? The pineapples that come in a can.
Yeah.
My mama used those pineapples to keep it moist, so the turkey tastes good. I'm just not. I don't know. I don't. It's just too many other things. It's just too many other things that's on the thing. Like yo, we got a plethora of seafood. We got the pork shoulder. We got the chicken. You get what I'm saying? We got the chicken. So it's just like the turkey just takes a back seat to all this other food that I like completely enjoy. So the turkey, I don't know. The turkey for me is just like get a little as small a turkey as you possibly can. That's cool. And then you know what I'm saying, you cook it and then I give it to everybody else who comes to the crib. I don't eat that.
Price of turkeys also went up about 9% this year. So yeah, leave that
Oh
shit
yeah.
off y'all
Oh yeah.
tables.
Oh yeah. We might not be buying turkey, bro.
It's a turkey shortage. It's a turkey shortage.
Fuck
this
it.
year. A
Oh,
lot of
you
people
get a
They
free
can have-
one at ShopRite.
Yeah, they can keep it.
Oh, I forgot all about Shop right over
You
there,
get
bro.
you get the free one every year. I get a free one every year, or turkey, chicken, or
They be trying to give
pork
us free
shoulder.
turkeys.
I'll
I
take
don't
I'll
know.
take the
I ain't
I'll
even
take the
cooking.
chicken,
I'm
bro.
not cooking.
I'll take a
I'm not
chicken.
cooking a turkey. 19-pound turkey, though. That's push.
You might have to
19
fix it. Am I on there now, Tom?
You so hold on. I'll check right now. Hold
Oh,
on.
you making that for the hood push?
Oh man, you
19
about to
pound,
set him
19
up.
pound
19
turkey.
pound turkeys.
To set him off again, bro.
About to-
Yo, that nigga Push look like a 19-pound turkey.
Why
He
would
said,
they?
"Yep."
What kind of plays are they doing?
All right.
I don't know.
Alright.
They're getting gassed on.
Hey. On to the next subject. What is the hardest position to play in the game of football? Me personally, I'm going QB. You got to do too much as a quarterback. You got to read the defenses before you snap the ball. You got to continue to read the defenses after the ball is snapped. Then you got to throw the pass to your receiver, all while making sure that athletes on the defense, some really good athletes on defense, not picking that shit off. And then you also got to worry about getting sacked. It's too much shit you got to worry about in your fucking head. It's way too much. I ain't got time for none of that. That right there is by far, to me, the hardest position to play in the game of football.
Yeah, I would put that up there with QB. Just because you got the playbook is me. I think my thing is the playbook. You got to know every single code to the T. You got to know every single. You got to dissect the defense as well as to be able to call the right play and make adjustments. If you reach that plateau of a quarterback, you know what I'm saying. But I still think the QB and lineman, because whether it's offense or defensive lineman, because it's treacherous. I mean, it's a game where you got it's brute and strength. And you would think people think it's just not mental, but it is mental too, because you got to know how to get past this guy. If you steady going up against a guy that's bigger than you and he's steady pushing you to the ground, you might not have the mental capacity, you know, to get back up and keep going at this guy. So I think the QB and the lineman, I think, whether it's D line or offensive line, I think those are the two hardest positions. The hardest, I would lean more towards the QB because he has to do too much.
I'm going with the center. Because he does everything the quarterback does.
Except throw the ball.
Except throw the ball. Yeah, and he can, if it's like Pop Warner and they could do some
And
crazy
he's not
stuff.
reading the whole defense either.
He is.
No,
He's
not.
reading. Yes, he is. He
No,
has
he's
to be able to
not. You're
identify
not looking at the
the
fucking
center.
corners. You're not finna sit here and tell me you're
Oh,
looking at
he's
the
not. The
fucking
corner's not his job. But
So therefore, he's
some
not reading the
quarterbacks don't
entire
look at the
defense
corner.
like the quarter.
Brian
What?
Tannehill. Listen, a quarterback can hand the ball off to his running back all game and not look at a corner. So that's why I'm not jacking the quarterback. But a center still has to be able to hike the ball, know the cadence, knows the plays, know who's blitzing, still ID the mic, and still protect his quarterback, and still have all the rest of his line. But so.
But the quarterback has to do everything you just said, including read the safeties, the corners, and he can't
The
protect
quarterback is
himself
not doing it by
because he got
himself though.
no.
He-
But listen to what I'm saying. He is doing it by himself when he identifies the corners and the
No, he's
safeties
not. The
because
center's doing it with him. That's why
the center is
stop.
not identifying a
That's
safety, bro.
So
He's
that's why
not.
in
so
pop water.
if the quarterback
That's why in
isn't
pop
doing
A
it by
water.
center is
himself,
Hold
not
on, stop.
identifying
the
That's why in
QB
pop.
isn't doing it by
Wait,
himself,
that's
then that
why in
means
pop
that the
water
center's not
they
doing it by
teach the
himself
center
either.
to leave the huddle first, so he can read the defense before everyone comes out. Maybe,
But a lot of
maybe
defense is not set like that. So what if they disguise it, right? You're telling me that a center has his head up, looking way 10, 15 yards down the field. His only worry is the defensive tackle that's
if
right
a
next to
safety-
him
a safety-
and
a
the Mike
safety is
Blitzer.
blitzing. He's not blitzing from 10, 15 down. He's actually coming up some. So he's in the
But
center
not
peripheral.
all safeties
No.
going to sit in the box and let you know
A
they
delayed
blitz.
blitz
That's
from
what I'm saying.
but a delayed blitz from the safety coming 15 yards back. That's not regular going on in the NFL right now. You're not seeing that. Cut
That
that
is
out.
Saw that in
regular
the
going
Super
on.
Bowl.
So
What
tell
are you
me
talking about?
tell me the last safety that's coming from 15 yards behind coming
I-
in blitzing.
I watch
give-
Hurst do it all the time for the Cowboys. I
Who?
watched Gardner Johnson do it for the Eagles. I watched him do it against my Cowboys. They was sitting there fucking disguising a blitz and blitzing that nigga all fucking game. So what are you talking about? Ain't no center
cornerbacks.
watching no
These niggas
safety,
ain't no
bro.
fucking-
He named safeties. He just named safeties. Chauncey Gardner Johnson is definitely a safety for the Eagles.
Yeah,
Where was
he
he
did
blitzing
it for
from?
my
He was blitzing
Cowboys.
from 20
Or
yards
Jay-
back where
what
the
is it,
safety supposed to
Javon?
be at.
No, he
Javon?
disguised it and came in 10 to 15 yards out, bro. You listen to what you just said. Some defenses are not set. When I played corner and free safety, bro, I was trying to trick the quarterback. Meaning, I'd be on the line, I'd be right there behind the linebacker, and I'm jumping back to a cover 3. Or I'll show like it's a 3, and I'm playing my 2 coverage. And then that's at corner, that's at any position. Because why? Because the center is not looking at that. The quarterback has to look at the corner and the safety. Reason being, because the offensive line can't see that. He can only see what?
He
The
can't.
lineman
Yes, he
and the
can.
linebacker.
Nah, he can see that, bro. Have you ever lined up at center? You ever lined up at center?
Bro, I
Actually,
wouldn't
have you ever
big
lined
to
up at
be no
center?
center in the first place.
All right, then. So don't tell
I
me what a center cannot see and
played
see. Yeah, I'm
offense
just saying
and
that.
defense.
I lined up there before.
Bro,
I played there. Yeah, no, that's cool. But I'm saying,
Bro.
if you ain't lined up there, you can't tell me what a nigga can and cannot see, bro.
Bro, I'm
Can't-
telling
can't
you
tell me
what
you cannot
niggas is
see.
not
Because
doing
the
in the
tackle,
NFL. Ain't
that
no
left tackle,
center looking for no
not no
fucking free
more,
safety.
not no
'Cause if that's
more,
the case, why
not
don't
no
we
more.
never?
Not in
Never.
there's no. That what you mean never? I can name 4 right now, nigga, and they're
That
legends.
was pointing at a free
Yes.
safety.
Peyton Manning,
That was
number 1
pointing at
center, Jeff Saturday, that kept him protected. All he did
Man.
was ID the
Man,
mic
that nigga
and
was
call out blitz.
protecting the D line and the middle linebacker.
No, he was not.
Stop
he was
it,
not.
bro.
He was giving.
Stop it,
He
bro.
was no. Let's not stop
Bro,
it.
that
Go
nigga
watch
was
the
not saying,
interviews
hey,
with Peyton Manning. Tell you he will walk
and the
up to the
safety's
line.
blitzing from the blind side.
Bro,
That's what he's
yo,
saying?
bro. Peyton Manning has interviews where he would come up and say, "Yo, half of them that cadence and pointing all that dumb shit he was
Show
doing."
me the interview. Don't tell me. Show me.
I'm gonna give it to you right now,
Show
Mr.
me
Sports Network.
Give it to me.
I'm-
Please do.
I'm gonna
Because
give
I
it to you
never
right
in the
now.
history of football knowledge.
Right. So,
since I've been
so
playing
maybe
since
that's why
college.
niggas. Maybe that's why. Maybe. Yo. So hold on. Wait. Hold on. You sound stupid. So we would say let's lose this thing. You would say Madden is the video game Madden is pretty close to the NFL, right? When it comes to abilities and shit like that, right? Wait, and answer my question. Because every fucking center gets threat detected, nigga. Don't tell me that.
So we use a Madden?
No.
We use a Madden?
No, we didn't just jump from
No,
real
but I'm
life
just saying
football
though.
to a
I'm
video
just
game.
saying though. That's an ability. That's an ability.
And it's only from 7 yards down. It's not from a free safety, nigga. If you're close to the line, you can blitz detect it because it's on the radar because you're close to the line. Hey, let me ask you a question.
In video game, that don't work like that. It tells you whoever blitzes on 3rd and 4th down.
Sam, bring it down just a little bit. Your mic
Go
going
into Madden
in and out.
right now. Go into Madden right now, right? And call a spinner blitz. Hold on. Call a spinner blitz. And tell me, can you double team the motherfucking corner on the right? Tell me, can you double team the corner on the left? Or tell me, can you stop a free safety?
Yes, you can. Yes, you can.
No,
Come on,
you
stop
can't.
that.
Yes, you
Stop
can.
that. You're
Yes, you can.
Stop
lying.
that.
You're
What?
lying.
You can't
Stop
block your
that.
running back and your fullback.
That's not double
Boy,
teaming.
that's not double teaming them,
Get
bro.
out of
That's
here,
leaving the
man.
blocker
That
to
nigga
pick
said
up the
drop them.
blitz.
I can't. What?
Bro, stop that. That's what we not
That's
about to
not
do.
double teaming.
Niggas could
That's
have
not
kept the
double teaming.
professional football. Y'all wanted to go to Madden like that's not my baby. I know you not
No, I
double
went
teaming
to
no
Madden.
fucking corner.
No, I went to Madden with the ability that
And
linemen
the
can
fact,
get.
and I'm gonna keep it a buck. In real life, if you need to double team a corner, your pass protection is shittier
Double
than
teaming
shit.
corners though in real life. Let's make that make sense.
No,
Why'd
no.
you use it as an example?
That's not a good example. That's never happened. Who's blitzing a corner in the NFL that come on. Use real
You just
logic.
used it
Bro,
on
I
the
never
video
said
game.
a nigga is blitzing a fucking cornerback. Never brought that stupid
Hey yo,
shit up.
is. First off,
But you
I don't
just
know who
said
you
a
yelling at, but
center
you
can
literally just
identify
said
a free safety.
if you
I'm yelling
blitz
at everybody. If niggas
if
ask
you
who I'm
blitz
yelling
a
at.
corner, you can double. If niggas blitz a corner in
You ain't
Madden,
yelling
you
at
said
me,
you can
nigga.
double team. You didn't say that.
Say you can double team them. Maybe
You
that was
can't.
wrong. I meant to say you
That
could have
was
picked the
wrong.
blitz up. I said you. I should have
Yeah,
said
no, you can protect.
pick
You
the
can
blitz up.
max protect.
You can also tell your linebacker, your running back, and your fullback to stay in the back and block.
Yeah, you can mic that blitzing corner. Can't double team him though. And you could definitely leave your running back in there. But that's about all you can do. And in that game, they still won't let that nigga get to you. But D-Boy, you ain't got no input on this one?
I'm a basketball player. I know nothing about real life
Boy, this
football.
nigga ain't hooped since he was
I'm gonna
12.
tell you this. I honestly believe it's the quarterback. He has way too many factors to worry about. I literally every time I watch football, it's literally on the quarterback at the end of the day. No matter if the center gave up a sack, the tackle gave up a sack, the guard gave up a sack. I honestly feel like it all comes down to the quarterback. I feel like it's a chain of command. I feel like he is at the top of that command because at the end of the day, I feel like if a center could say, this guy's the mic, and then you got Peyton Manning or whoever's behind him going, nah, scratch all that shit. Look at that dude. You see what I'm saying? Like, that's how I look at that. But I don't know. I don't know. That's my guess on it. I think it's more the quarterback than anything. I think the quarterback has the hardest job out there. Yeah, that's just me.
Who, me? Nah, I'm good.
Oh yeah.
I'm good.
Like I just watched Justin Fields go through a hard time. Like he threw a pick six. You should see it, like the look in his face was just like, how the fuck did that happen?
Yeah.
I saw the look in his
Because he
face,
forced that. Yeah.
and then you
yeah.
know what? After that, he came back out there again. Fuck that old line. He went out there and ran that shit for like 60 yards or something like that. Straight touchdown, rushing touchdown. And I'm like, you know, it is what it is. So I mean, I don't know. They sent like 7 people. He threw a pick six. I don't know how that happens, but it is what it is. So for me, I feel like it's the quarterback. Cause we're not gonna blame the center for throwing the pick. We're gonna blame the quarterback at the end of the day.
Shit, but letting the
No, you blame the center if he don't protect and he get hit and he throw the ball.
Yeah,
Nah, it's still the quarterback. It's still the quarterback. He fucking let that go.
Yeah.
The offensive line is
Yeah.
interchangeable as fuck. We watch these niggas week in and week out. Oh, offensive lineman went down. Time to go get a new one.
Mhm. Yeah.
yeah.
Hey, back
Yeah,
up
they
your
are.
turn. Let's go.
And the way they eat too, man. Their nutrition, that's just crazy, man. They just feed those guys.
What that got
I
to do
feel
with
like
anything? What that got to do with anything?
Because I feel they're on a different scale with shit, bro. Like they're very interchangeable. You can't go find another quarterback for your team, but you go find another old lineman for real. You want to think about it.
If your starting quarterback goes down, the play calling and everything has to change for most teams. For most teams, your starting center or offensive lineman go down. All right, hey nigga, you should know what to do.
Yeah,
go do it right here.
yeah.
I'm like, There you go. Go
Like,
do it.
yeah, like
What?
I know most quarterbacks only know a couple sets coming into the league, and it takes them a while to learn all these sets, and that's why I feel quarterback is that the hardest position. Like a lot of quarterbacks come in, they only know about two, three sets, maybe even one, and it's just check downs. Look at Jimmy Garoppolo, just all check downs. That's all his career's been. So for me, I don't know. I just feel like quarterback. That's it. But
Now,
yeah,
now that we got the fun part out the way, let's get into the even more fun part. You know, COVID was a thing. I say was because that shit don't exist no more. Care what nobody says. Um, but when it was running rampant, according to reports, everybody it was a point in time where certain people were forced to go get the vaccine in order to maintain their livelihoods and the ability to provide for their family. I was one of those people. I ain't had no choice. I'm in the military. They said, "Hey, bro, this is the date that you got. Said go get it. If you ain't got it, you gotta go." So I went and got it. I mean, it was, you know, it is what it is. Me personally, though, I feel like the whole COVID thing was a hoax. I don't know what was causing everybody to die, but not every death in America in the year 2020 was related to COVID. But the news was reporting. Me personally, though, I feel like COVID vaccines was bullshit. It hurt people more than it helped people, and it low key might have just been some population control. Oh, I'm just saying. I don't know how y'all feel about it, but that's just how I feel about it.
I know a few females that have worked in the medical field. As a matter of fact, my cousin is one. Um, I'm
Oh,
not sure
oh,
which one told me this.
before you finish that, I'm not taking away from anybody that is a medical worker that was out there putting their lives on the line or whatever the case may have been. I just feel like COVID was a little more trumped up than what it was actually doing, if that makes sense. But go ahead.
Well, from my understanding, they kind of feel like you too, because from what I was told, that some of those people that were passing away, they were telling them to put COVID on their documents so they can receive more money. I don't know how true that is. Again, you know what I'm saying. That's just from people I've known that works in the medical field. My kid's mother, my girl, my my cousin. You know, the most of them work in the medical field, and my cousin actually was one of the guys that was disposing of the bodies. You know what I'm saying? Basically, and a lot of the females that I know that work in the medical field are saying that that's the case. Now, I don't know how true that is. I know people that have lost their family members to COVID. Me, I just thought it was just basically pneumonia. They just kind of disguised it. But I'm not a doctor, so I'm not gonna sit up and say I know the answer. But I always feel like a lot of stuff that they have going on that's a hindrance to the population is population control. I just feel like it. I feel like it when the AIDS came over here. They did it in the 80s when the crack epidemic hit. They instilled that. They hit Black America real tough. It hit a lot of other people too, but it really tore down the Black community real bad in the 80s. It messed up my household too with my mom and dad. So I feel like a lot of that stuff, bro. I really do. I really agree with you that a lot of stuff is basically population control. I mean, I might be wrong, and that's not to take away, you know what I'm saying, from the people that have passed away from COVID. My condolences go to your family if you listen to this and your family has passed away from COVID. I know I caught it and I have cancer. I was scared. I thought I was going to, but I actually took it like a G, and dug it out, man, and made it through. So, I really do feel like that too. I really feel like that was a big population control because now, look, everybody's walking around snapping high fives and touching doorknobs and no more cases. I don't know. It might be cases somewhere, but I know in Chicago where I'm at right now, my girl's in the hospital. I mean, she works at the hospital. She still has her little face shield she has to wear, and stuff too. at the hospital she works at. But she hasn't came home and said, "Babe, she recently had COVID like 2 months ago, but it's fine." So I don't know.
All right. I guess you guys all touched on the subjects that I wanted to touch on. I thought we might have some more of the sheep in the actual chat. Doesn't look like we have too many sheep. Push said he got his shots, and then 3 weeks later they got the mandate got removed. Me personally, at no point in time was I inclined to actually take these shots. I had a job where I worked in New York City. They told me you need to get the COVID shots. I told them find someone else. For me, I just didn't like the fact that the those shots, because it's not a vaccine, they're shots. Those shots, they weren't tested. We were basically being the guinea pigs, and they got approved a little too fast for my liking. Normally, a lot of these vaccines they go through years and years of testing before they actually get approved. But this, it just got fast tracked. It was just too much for me personally. Too many variables, too much. It wasn't something that I felt comfortable putting into my body. So I personally did not take that vaccine, so they call it. And then a vaccine on top of that. When you get a vaccine, normally when we get vaccines, we get them once when we're young, and then you don't have to keep continuously get boosters every season or every year or every such time. So to me, that's not a vaccine. It's a shot. Because when you get the flu shot, you got to go get those flu boosters or whatever there is. Every flu season, you got to go get another shot. So don't call something a vaccine if it's not a vaccine. A vaccine is supposed to cure you from it, or at least stop you from getting whatever it is that you're getting vaccinated for. This vaccine isn't stopping any of that stuff. So I didn't feel me personally, I didn't really feel comfortable getting that. So yeah, that's all I have to say on that subject. What's the next subject, D-boy? Let's move on.
Next subject would be on this. We did.
Hey, let's talk about the 2K event. We got any 2K heads in the chat? Anyone actually go in there and play that 2K event?
Talking about the combine.
That 5v5 thing. Trying to.
I didn't understand that. They didn't even put us in the pro am setting. It was still the park setting. A lot of people weren't communicating on there. A couple games that I played. I don't know how you're supposed to show your potential playing with a bunch of random people, especially if some of them are going in there trolling. I don't. The possibility of someone going in there trolling like I feel like that kills your draft dreams right there. Um, I'm be honest. I went in there my first game with that intention just to see how it was. And then I felt bad. Then I just stopped playing because I'm killing somebody else's dream to be there. But majority of those teams in the league, they play zone. They play together in a way. So why not allow I don't know. They got to find a different way, because I don't know how you find a diamond out the rough when people are out there just going in there and not doing what they're supposed to do. So I think the whole event was bullshit. Um, it normally is, coming from these last couple combines that I've played in. I've seen the 2K League promote girls to get drafted those first 2 years and
Mm-hmm.
say they're the best girls out there and they're better than the majority of who played in the combine. And then you look at their stats and what they put out there. And then one girl got exposed. They made a whole commercial about this girl. And one girl got exposed. She had like 5 points per game, 2 assists per game, and it was like, how is she better than these guys actually producing out there? So I don't.
You said they
It
made a
was weird.
commercial. They made a commercial.
Yeah, they made a commercial for this girl. They put it on Twitter, and I ain't never hear about this girl ever again.
Hmm.
They made her a, what was it? What would they call it? The prospect. That's what they call them, prospects.
Mm-hmm.
She was a future prospect to be in the league, and she wasn't good. And they do that in that 2K league. Like, they know who they want to promote, so just promote them. Just do that. Just do what you want to do. But don't involve the public in it, and then give us hope to keep playing your fucking game and spending our money on builds just to, I don't know. That money
But
grab shit is
But
ass.
isn't that the point though? Isn't that the point though? They wanna try and get you guys to spend money. I say you guys because I'm not wasting my time on that. I don't feel like I have the time to dedicate to trying to make the 2K league. Maybe a few years back when I was younger, a lot less. Not as far into my career as I am now. I probably would have been doing that. Actually, I'm not gonna lie. When they first did it, when was that? 17. I don't remember. I think it might have been 17. I definitely was there, man. I was hooping, man. I was killing them dudes. And yeah, I ain't make it, so whatever. I moved on with my career, and now I am where I am. I feel comfortable. Hey, did you play in that? Did you play in those combines?
I did. I played one game. I actually did pretty good, but I thought it was just stupidly put together. Like D-Boy said, like if you're really trying to promote for your league and get people in there to play in the 2K league, why is it in the park atmosphere with random fives on there? It didn't matter what elevator you went in; they just matched you up with whoever. And like D-Boy said, like we went in there to troll, to be honest. And if we went in there with that mind state, how many other players you think went in there with that? So that's taken away from the people that's really trying. And then I felt like it was just a cash grab from 2K. Hey, come max your players out to 99 and come play in here for a chance to get some boost.
Okay.
Facts. Facts.
To be
I
honest, all
tried
my
it
players
once.
are stuck at 90 because it takes about 200 and right. To get all my players at 99 right now, I need to put at least 200k VC on each of them. Stupid. Stupid.
Just,
That's like $100
yeah,
right
I
there.
tried it once when it first came out. I ain't just heavy on it. I feel like I got stuff to make more money than the 2K league anyway. Like as far as my career wise.
Oh, what I missed.
2K league event.
Oh, that shit was troll. That shit was terrible.
You come back with the energy.
Only reason we talking about that right now is because somebody in the Polo Ground wanted us to bring up that topic. That topic was terrible. It was terribly put together. It seemed like 2K, that event has only gone further and further downhill. I liked it a lot better when they gave us the pre-made builds, told us to go pick a position, pick from those 3 builds, and go hoop.
Yeah, I
shit
like
was-
that better.
It was a fucking joke. Motherfuckers out. I was in there with a floaty on, bro. A floaty and a Halloween mask and some gloves and a uniform. Joke.
Big joke. Facts.
That they should never do anything like that again. And to all the people that qualify, congratulations. But like my man Sen said, I made way more bread on the side than that shit.
I guess that's a common theme here for the T2E Talks cast. Nobody is nobody wants to make the leagues. Funds are higher than what they get paid. No offense to the kids that want to go do that. Like, yo, by all means, bro, go chase your dreams. If I could get paid, like if I was like still like in my 20s, my early 20s, and I could get paid,
20s,
and I could get paid to play 2K, man, I'd go do it 100%, bros. But
perfect.
where I am now, yeah, that ain't gonna cut it for me. Cause what do we got next, Durant?
This fucking Dak just threw a pick,
COVID.
motherfucker.
And then we talked about talked about the 2K League event. Then, oh, the big topic right now in the media is the Kanye and Kyrie debacle. They sort of relate, but it's kind of separate. In my opinion, Kanye and Kyrie. Let's start with Kyrie. Kyrie sharing that picture on whatever social media platform it was. I think it was IG.
IG.
Wasn't it Twitter?
Nah, that was IG.
Oh.
It was IG.
I thought
And
it
he
was
had
IG.
no caption. He just shared the picture, no caption. And yet that's anti-Semitic, whatever the fuck.
Yo, what the fuck is that? I don't even know what it is.
It's a
What
it's
is
a real
Semitic?
fancy term
What is Semitic?
for being a bitch. Because what it really boils down to is nobody wants to, like, everybody wants something given to them, or they want everybody's feelings to basically cater to something that their generations before them went through. Kyrie sharing that picture with no caption whatsoever
Yeah.
that's nothing but his
Hey.
or not God given, right? It's
Hey.
nothing but his right to freedom
Y'all
of
want the
speech.
definition?
Hey, hold on. I just
I'm talking
googled.
about the
I definitely just
Y'all want
googled
the
it.
definition of that?
No,
Y'all
I
want
definitely
that?
googled it, bro. I definitely googled
Crazy.
it. It Semitic, relating to or denoting a family of languages that includes Hebrew, Arabic. Let's Arabic. I'm hold on. I'm gonna say that one more time. Did y'all hear what language that was? Arabic. All right, cool. I don't even know how to say this. Aramaic. I don't even know how to say that word. I apologize to whoever speaks that language. No, not funny. I don't know. I don't know the. I don't know how to.
Nah.
It's R. It's Aramaic. I don't know. I don't know how to pronounce that language. I apologize. I don't mean to offend anyone, but I do want to go back to that language that's right in the middle, Arabic. Arabic, Arab. No. Hold on. I want to make sure that this is like because now I'm upset. Now that I know what Semitic means.
No, I want you to look at the definition to anti-Semitism now. I don't know if I'm saying that correct.
But bro,
Anti-Semitism.
Yeah, I want you to look up the definition of that now for the people to.
because this is ridiculous. This is ridiculous,
I
bro.
read that. When you read that definition, and then we'll
All right. Well, hold on. Let me finish reading the Semitic one, right? So it's relating to or denoting a family of languages that includes Hebrew, Arabic, Aramaic. I don't know. I'm saying it wrong. And a certain ancient language such as Phoenician,
Ceramic.
Akkadian or Akkadian, constituting the main subgroup of the Afro-Asiatic family. All right, and then that's meaning one. Meaning two, relating to the people who speak Semitic languages, especially Hebrew and Arabic. All right, I can't stress this enough. Can't stress this enough. Arabic. Yeah, y'all getting that, right? Because this is gonna get to a point later. I'm gonna read the definition of anti-Semitic. All right. So now, the definition of anti-Semitic is hostile to or prejudice against Jewish people. Now it's just Jewish people, right? When it's anti-Semitic,
How?
but Semitic, it's a whole group. It's a whole group, right? But now they're singling Jews when you say anti-Semitic. How is that possible that you add anti, which means against? Let me Google anti real quick. ANTI, right? I just want to Google this, right? Anti, opposed to or against, right? That's what it means, right? So we're adding anti to Semitic, right? So we're opposed to. Let's read what Semitic means. So if you're anti-Semitic, you're opposed to, right? You're opposed to anything relating to or denoting a family of languages that includes Hebrew, Arabic, I still don't know how to say that word, and then Phoenician and Akkadian. So if you're anti-Semitic, you're against all of those, right? All of those people, anyone who speaks that, right? So now when we say anti-Semitic, they say you're against the Jewish people, right? So now what about the Muslims? What about the Muslims? Because that's my next thing. When
That's what that's basically saying.
when
That's
you
about.
when you're telling me, they those terrorists, or you call someone from the Middle East, you call them Osama bin Laden, or you call them part of, what was that terrorist group, ISIS, when you or you call them a Taliban, that's not anti-Semitism? No, because we removed all the extra stuff and now it's only the Jews. How does that make sense? Someone explain that to me. When Semitic is including, when Semitic includes all these different languages and all these people, how is it that anti-Semitism is only related to the Jews? Because I've seen a bunch of people denying and denouncing a bunch of Muslims all the time, but that's not anti-Semitism. Someone explain that to me. Can anyone explain it to me?
No, because it can't be explained.
No one can explain this.
Dave Chappelle said.
It's like with Dave Chappelle. Kanye got so much in trouble, they took it out on Kyrie.
Like, I don't get it. I don't understand it. I really don't understand it. Anybody in the chat want to chime in? You can write in the chat. Let me know if I'm wrong. I'm reading this. I didn't even know what Semitic meant up until literally right now. I thought the only thing I know was anti-Semitism was against the Jews. That's all I knew. I didn't know what Semitic meant.
You know what's crazy? For those who have took the time to actually watch any point of the documentary that Kyrie posted, it reminded me of one of these Discovery Channel shows where they break down history and telling us about the pyramids and telling us about Africa and telling us about that side of the world where it's not being taught here in the United States of America. So I don't get it. I do get it, but
I feel like
it's just
shit should have never went this far anyway, because the man is given the freedom of speech living in America, and all he did was share a picture, which is art, which is
he
a
shared
form of
something that was. See, I watched that Farrakhan
he didn't
speech.
say nothing. He didn't say nothing negative.
Farrakhan came out and said something that stuck with me during his 52-minute speech, was if he would have shared a post of go to get this weed from Cookies on Rodeo Drive in California.
Hold on, Is. We got someone in the
What?
chat by the name of Papa Bear Senior 9361. I'm gonna read out his comment so everyone can hear this. You fail to understand. It's the feeling that they have against it due to the fact the use of their platform to spread what he felt. What did he spread?
Feel
that was
anything
deep.
though.
What?
That was literally.
Now, first of all, what did he spread? What did he spread?
Didn't spread nothing.
What did he spread?
Me sharing
Kyrie.
a picture is
Kyrie
spreading.
he spreaded knowledge, which equals power, on a different level, because I actually went and watched the documentary, all 3 hours of it, and I actually learned that.
No, but
it's
see,
my beliefs. What I'm saying, what I actually
no,
he spreaded knowledge. He
no,
didn't spread
I
anything
understand.
else other than knowledge.
I understand what you're saying. What I'm not understanding is he's telling me that I fail to understand. Right? No, what I fail to understand is how we go from Semitic being all these different languages and cultures, right? And then we add anti onto it, right? And now you're no longer against all those other cultures. You're only against the Jewish culture.
Isn't
My
the name
thing
of the
is-
movie that he shared Negroes to Jews?
No, Hebrews to
H2N.
yeah, Hebrews to
H2N,
Negroes.
And the only reason why it said that Hebrews to Negroes, to be correct, was if you read the Bible and you understand the Bible, you understand that all that is taking place in Africa, in modern day Iraq, modern day Iran. This stuff isn't happening in Europe or Asia and stuff. So saying that Moses freed the slaves from Egypt, which is in Africa, he didn't free the slaves in Russia, or Europe or wherever that other part of the world. They're just breaking that down. Like I said, this subject is type sheet. The subject holds a lot of things to where
Touch nobody.
it can make
You tune
people
into this podcast, you gonna hear
it can make people say things and paint pictures where it's not really like, how can I say it? I'm just trying to not say the wrong thing. Like,
You know what
Let-
that's
can
called
make
though is? That's called their opinions and their belief.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
is.
and
It
they're
is.
Entitled to.
It is.
and they're taking,
Everyone
and they're
is.
taking his and they're taking his opinion away. And my thing that bothers me is, so say like
But the thing is, though,
uh
hold on, is you said they're taking his opinion away. When he shared that, it was no opinion on it. It was just the picture.
it was just, hey, if you it was, I took it as, hey, and they really backfired because they blew this up. I feel like if they don't blow that up, not a lot of
Nobody
people
goes
go
and
watch.
watches that.
Nobody goes watches that, and no one understands. Like, oh, wait, whoa. Maybe Kanye and Kyrie are correct.
Yo, I don't know so much about Kanye. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I'm gonna be honest
That's
with
why I
y'all.
said Kyrie right now.
Kanye, something wrong with that man mentally. Something really wrong with that man
I feel
mentally.
like it's nothing
I'm
wrong
not-
with him.
I'm
No.
I feel like
No.
I feel like what's happening with Kanye is he's dropping names.
But
Once you
see,
start
Yeah,
dropping
he's
names,
he's
once
doing
you
what they
start
don't want
dropping
you to do.
names and you
Hey,
point
Tom,
yeah,
to Kanye, man, hold on, wait. Let's go to the Adidas thing real fast.
no. We not on Kanye yet. We
All right,
not
go
on
ahead, all
Kanye
right.
yet.
All
Still
right.
on Kyrie.
Oh, well,
So
as far as the
Papa
Kyrie
Bear
thing,
is
I don't think
saying
he should have been punished for that.
that the reason Kyrie is in so much trouble is because he used the Jews' platform to spread knowledge, valuable information about his culture that they don't want people to know about, pretty much.
but
That's
my
the whole reason that Kyrie
Yeah, but
isn't
see-
every platform that we have right now is
Owned by a
the
Jew?
Jewish owned?
Yo, but all right,
Yeah,
see,
TV.
I don't know. I listen. I don't know about any of that stuff. I don't know about any of that stuff. I'm not getting into any of that stuff. I'm just getting into the stuff that I read. I want to know why, right? When you read the definition to Semitic, right? You get all these cultures, all these languages, right? But now, once you add the word anti, all the other cultures are removed and it's only Jews. That's all I want to know. Like, what happened when all these people?
definition.
I'm just saying, like, but if you got a definition, you can't be
That's
anti.
true, though, Paul.
You can't be anti one thing. You can't be anti, right? Something that means something, and then the definition is changed once you add anti to it. The definition should stay the same, but when you add the word anti to it, should mean against,
Just go with
against whatever the definition is. That's what I'm looking at. That's what I'm looking at. Because, like I said, up until today, I never really thought to look and see what Semitic meant. I always heard anti-Semitic, anti-Semitism, anti-Semitic. I never thought to sit down and actually research it. I always thought it was just against the Jews. I thought Semitic meant you were a type of Jew or something. I didn't know. You know how they got the Orthodox and they got the other ones, and I don't want to offend anyone, but I know Orthodox Jews, and then they got different types of Jews. I thought Semitic was a type of Jew. I'm not gonna lie, until I look now, and it's not. It's a bunch of people. It's a bunch of people, a bunch of languages that all fall under this same term. But once you go and add anti to it, or you're against it, you're no longer against all the other ones. You're just against the Jews. But what about when you hear about all this Muslim talk? Oh yeah, you're a Muslim, you got a bomb on your back. That should be anti-Semitism too. Arabic is the language that they speak.
It is, but it's not being spoken on because
No, it's not. It is. If you go look at the definition, it's not there.
No, I look. Oh no, I looked it up. Oh, I know.
I just want to know.
I'm gonna be
I
honest.
just want to know where was all this hurt with these people in America right now? And if you out there listening, I want you to hear me clearly, and I mean this when I say this. Where was all this hurt when Trayvon Martin got killed? Where was all this hurt when we just seen the hurt when George Floyd got killed. We saw that, right? But it went away so fast. Nobody got punished until like months later. And it wasn't no big whole ordeal as this what Kanye and Kyrie has done. Even though we're not on the Kanye subject, I'm talking about Kyrie, which I don't think he did nothing wrong. Because I feel like America does not like, and I'm not being anti-black when I say this, but I am being real. They don't like to see a smart black man. They don't like to see a intelligent, well endowed in his mental capacity black man preaching to the pupil that you've brainwashed for all these years. We can take to school. They teach us shit in school that don't have nothing to do with nothing we do on an everyday basis. Because you're not going to tell me world history has anything to do with me having to go get a job, me having to feed my family, Tone having to provide for his family, and Durant and B-Boy and Iz.
Nah, see,
Yeah, it doesn't have nothing to do with that. So I want to know why
History
wasn't
is always
this
important,
same?
bro.
But
You
why
gotta know
isn't
where
this
you came
same
from.
love?
know where
You
you
gotta
going,
understand. You gotta also understand.
But the history
Like,
that they teach us in school,
it goes
is
back to what
definitely
the
watered down
conversation
a
we
lot.
had. It says the conversation
Yeah,
go back
that's what I'm
earlier
saying.
about the
That's
COVID.
what I mean. It's watered down.
Kyrie he plays for,
Gotta
even this
rejoin.
goes back to a couple podcasts ago when we had the conversation of, yo, if I sign the Ben Simmons conversation, if I sign these NBA players, I pay them this amount of money, they better do this and they better do that. So with Pacey, pretty much what Kyrie is happening is, in New York, he said he wasn't getting a vaccine. He told us his stance on that. Everyone looked at him like he was crazy. Oh, you're gonna get people sick and do and all that. Oh, he won. He was correct. There was no point of getting a vaccine. So now, also, if you guys don't know, New York, the state of New York lifted that mandate to where they lifted that thing to where if anyone that got the vaccine due to that mandate that lost their job have to get paid money back. So the Nets organization owed Kyrie some money. So the best way to do that is to cut him off. They waited for any little thing. Oh, he posted something H2N at a time where like we're not going into Kanye, but at a time where Kanye went and said names on that see, we're not starting the Kanye, but it's a trickle effect. Kanye went and said names and like Dave Chappelle said last night, he broke the #1 code in show business. They telling people what's going on.
Yeah, they just, and I don't like what the owner said too. To my Kyrie still has work to do before he can join back. What work? His work is putting money in your pocket. If the players go on strike, it's over for the NBA. They can make their own league. They don't need you. That's the whole truth, because we're seeing it with college football, where you got the black colleges are taking effect now. Now you have star talent that's saying, wait a minute, I can go be a star here and I can still make my dream, because everybody's brainwashed. You got to go to Alabama, you got to go to Florida, and you got to go to Georgia in order to make it to the NFL. No.
That wasn't brainwashing. That college football thing, that was because none of those black schools had head coaches as
prominent as they prominent head coaches.
As prominent as prom time. Like when prom time, Deion Sanders brought a lot of attention to Jackson State.
Yeah.
He definitely did. I definitely checked
now
on
that
games
now that
weekend.
he's there, it's like, hey, let's put this team on ESPN every other Saturday or something. Like you can actually watch a Jackson State football game. Like that's the thing now. You can actually watch that on national TV. You feel me? I wouldn't say it was people were being brainwashed. It was just that none of those HBCUs had head coaches in any of those sports that was enough to be like, hey, look at us, put us on TV. Mm-hmm. So they was just being swept under the rug and nobody was paying attention to them. All them athletes was getting overlooked and stuff. But now
the only athlete I know
literally
paying attention to that was Chris Paul. He was the only one like he
was the only one.
Big advocate. I fuck with Chris Paul to the max, because that's. And I'm not saying you got to go to HBCU, do this and that. No, I just don't like you've seen it. What's gonna happen to Kyrie when you're seeing Shaq on TNT and you see Barkley? Oh, this idiot. Oh, this idiot. This. Oh, this idiot. This idiot. This. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, bro. Like, and you got Shaq. So this is what made me mad about Shaq. Shaq, you're talking about Kyrie's video, but it's in your movie theater. It's in your movie theater. I fuck with Shaq on every level, but you can't go throw a sword at Kyrie when you
I'm gonna
got
be
this movie in your theater? You might not know, and I'm gonna mind he didn't know, but it's in his movie theater.
to be honest with you, I don't even gonna call Shaq a sellout because like that Dave Chappelle joke on Saturday Night Live made sense too. He said Kanye went
You know
from
what? You right. I
being
won't
he
call him
said
a
he went
sellout.
he said he went from being
No,
a
I'm not gonna come.
billionaire. He said
I'm
he
a
went from
sellout.
being a
You're right. I'm
billionaire.
not gonna
He,
tell.
hold on, he said he went from being a billionaire. 30 minutes later, well, I think I messed up. He's about something about he went on Drink Champs. He had his chain out. He said billionaires don't wear chains. Only
Yeah,
millionaires
billionaires
do.
don't wear their money on their body. Only
He said they went
millionaires
in
do
there.
that.
They went in there and took all his money. You see what Dave Chappelle? What Dave Chappelle said, you pull your chain back out. So saying that to say that is they don't want to lose their money. Look at LeBron. A lot of LeBron's championship is tied to Kyrie Irving. So that's why. Oh, let me distance myself. Nah, I'm not about to do that. You're not about to mess up my legacy. That's how I felt LeBron was. Now that he's being scrutinized by the community. Oh no, I support Kyrie, but I don't support how he hurt people. Like it's a two-way street. Like,
He
is
really,
that,
he really. I don't think he hurt anybody.
do you really
LeBron
want to
different.
give up? Do you really want
You
to
know what
give
it
up?
is though? He did hurt people because the world, not even America, the world in general is just soft as fuck nowadays, bro. Niggas' words
Thank
are
you.
hurt you,
Thank you.
hurt,
Thank you.
bro. Bro, don't get me started on that, bro. The
What's
the,
the old
the words
saying?
of somebody
Sticks
will,
and stones and break my bones.
but words will never hurt me. That's a fucking lie,
Yeah.
Jay. That's a fucking lie. All I'm saying is, bro, Kyrie ain't do nothing wrong. He expressed his freedom of speech. He didn't put no caption under that. He didn't go and advertise nothing. He literally posted something that he himself was watching. He didn't tell nobody to go watch it. He didn't tell nobody this is going to it's going to open your eyes. He didn't promote this at all. Him posting something on his fucking social media because he has a whole bunch of followers, they're looking at it as, oh yeah, he promoted it. Hey, if that's the case, bro, a lot of regular people out here promoting some wicked
Jeff
shit.
Bezos
They need to be in trouble.
probably made almost $1 million off this off this
And
documentary
that's
since it
all I'm
came
gonna
out.
say. That's all I'm gonna say. Ain't nobody mad at Amazon for putting it on their fucking stuff, but they mad at Kyrie for posting a picture, and the picture had no caption.
Yeah.
That's all I got to
Yeah.
say. I don't know if y'all still want to touch on Kyrie, or we can move on to the next subject. The choice is y'all. D-boy, you've been kind of quiet. If you got something to say, you can go ahead and say it.
I just feel after watching the Dave Chappelle thing, kind of like I feel like he made a lot of sense of what was going on because it should have never even been spoken about. If you really want to think about it, or it should never blew up to what it is now. I feel like a lot of people could have took a lot of different routes. I feel like this whole thing could have just been deleted off the internet and just talk to Kyrie behind closed doors. Like, I know these athletes have people controlling their social medias. And I don't even know how he got the power to even do that, if that makes any sense. Like, every rookie that goes into the league, they don't have control over their own stuff. They don't have control over their social media. A lot of the rookies come into the league, they have to delete their social medias and restart. So I don't know how he even got here, if you really want to be honest. Like Dave Chappelle said,
Herm Edwards used to say, this nigga do another pick.
Before we,
Herm Edwards used to say this all the time. He said, yeah, what he say? He would say something like, think before you tweet. Right? Herm Edwards used to say he would say it all the time on ESPN. I don't think one of them cases. This is one of the cases where he needs to think. I just think it was just misinterpreted, in my opinion.
Yeah,
I think it was
agree.
misinterpreted.
I agree with
my
that.
thing
I
is,
feel like
how can-
I feel like what is said. I feel like what is said does make sense. It's a nigga learning how to read
Still a
about
problem.
something that we never knew the facts on. Like, I didn't know a lot of that stuff until I watched that 3-hour documentary, and something like that should be on Discovery Channel. I don't know why it's not, but it
But
I'm
my
gonna
thing
be
is-
honest. Like like, yo, when I watched that, I really was like, I was literally like, if you could get a notebook and write down all
I
those
was
facts
like,
they had,
wow.
It,
I was shocked at how much of this
And
sounds
you
true.
wanna know what's crazy though, bro? You wanna know what's crazy? The fact that y'all went and watched it, y'all niggas would have never watched that shit if it would have
Without them.
never
If he hadn't
blown
post,
up the way it is. So if you really want to think about it, bro, they ain't doing nothing but more harm. If their sole intent was to keep that under wraps, they're not doing anything but more harm, or they did nothing but more harm to themselves.
No, a
Real,
person
real.
like me, they
And
just
I
made
just
me
personally
confirm.
want to say, if it ever reaches, somebody that could go ahead and pass on the message, fuck that nigga that owns the Brooklyn Nets, and he could eat a fat fucking dick. And I hope Kyrie don't do none of the shit that he said he needs to do in order for him to play again. Fuck that, cause that's crazy.
But my thing is, how can a movie like 12 Years a Slave win all those awards? And look at what that's teaching. Look at what that's showing. Y'all ever seen that movie or heard of that movie? That came back in
Bro.
oh, I saw that. I saw that. I
The
shed a tear
media,
on that.
they had
go look at
control.
Homicide.
I've never watched it. They had it.
They
had
made it. They
control,
made us
bro.
watch I'ma Start in high school. That's actually funny. You brought that up. That give us free.
Yeah,
That,
they made us watch
they
that.
made us watch that as
Watch
kids.
that,
As
watch
And
that.
American History
American
X.
History
And
X.
American History X. Yes.
They
They
Oh,
made
made
us
American
watch
History
that
X
too.
was crazy.
That
Yeah.
movie is
My
crazy.
man's
But
biting the
ain't nobody
curb
did.
was
if
crazy.
either one of us was to go, if Kyrie is to go share American History X right now on his platform, who's really getting upset? We'll never know, because at this point, Kyrie probably not allowed to be on social media anymore. But I feel like we spent enough time on this Kyrie subject that we can go ahead and slide to the next subject, which is Kanye West.
Yeezy.
That boy Yee, that boy Yee is showing
Damn, I
people
stand with Ye, bro.
how much power
They really have.
they really have. How do you go from being a billionaire to losing 2 endorsements, and now you just 100 millionaire? Don't get me wrong, 100 million.
That's what- that's
And
what-
they still, and
If
they
that's where
still
all
got
his
this-
money, if that's where all his money's invested, then that's how simple it is.
and they still.
Well,
and
yeah.
they
I mean,
still
those
have his-
endorsements brought him a lot. It brought
And
him
they
over
still
600
own
million.
Yeezys. They still own Yeezys. Don't forget that.
And they still own.
They still will be
Yeah,
producing
the
Yeezys for the
designer.
next 3 years. Still
Yeah, they
produce-
own all the designs that came
But they
out
won't make that money though.
in every color.
They won't make that
Nah,
money they made.
So what's
though.
the whack part is
They
they,
gonna make
are
the money.
gonna they go
They
are
are
they
gonna
are
make the
still
money.
gonna make their
because
money.
it's still gonna
And that's
be labeled as Yeezys.
mm-hmm.
They, no, they're not. They're not labeled
They're
as
not gonna
Yeezys. They're not
Make that
labeled
money,
as
bro.
Yeezys.
I'm telling you, people are not
But they
gonna
not
buy
called
that
Yeezys no
because
more.
it's-
They changed the name.
They're gonna change the
no,
name.
no.
Yep, yeah, they are gonna change
Yeah.
the name. That
gonna
was
change
the
the name.
thing. They said they're changing the name.
But only reason that because the designer of the Yeezy it doesn't belong to Kanye. It was an Adidas designer that merged with Kanye. But like Kanye, he did an interview and he was talking about all the designers and he broke down. He was breaking down all the designers, what he did, and because he's a fashion guru. Like what they don't want to give him credit for,
I ain't gonna say he a
his
fashion.
poop is in the
My
pudding.
nigga definitely
No,
had
no.
that he
He's-
could walk
Them clothes
around
is crazy.
in
Them
some
clothes is
spiced
crazy.
up hoodies.
No.
Your clothes is
I'm not gonna
crazy.
say fashion.
Easy in our eyes, but in their eyes, he's a fashion icon. Look at Kim Kardashian. She openly admitted that, hey, I don't know how to really dress until Kanye came in my life, right? So, so she kind of, helped him out on that. But I mean, I'm not gonna say he's crazy. I'm not gonna say Kanye's crazy. I think he's talking too much, but he doesn't fear dying.
But here's
So
the thing, though.
you don't
Why
fear
is he talking
dying
too
because
much?
that's
How is he talking
that-
to?
Yeah. Sin, you just hit that on the head. He don't fear death no more, and I see that in his eyes when he
You don't
out here
fear
dropping
death no more.
names. Even that
Yeah.
last thing saying how his
when
mom
you're
was
not dropping
sacrificed.
names, you fear something. And yeah, that was the big thing. When he said his mom was sacrificed, I kind of just dropped my phone. It's like, you know what I mean? Like,
Oh, he don't
oh,
care no
like,
more.
yeah, you're telling us this what happens, which we knew or we had a feeling, but you openly admit that's what happened. Your mom was a sacrifice. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I'm not saying he's crazy. I'm not gonna be one of those, but I'm gonna say that to us, we haven't seen nobody do this in a Tupac did it, but he was doing it in a different way. But when he got too close to naming stuff, I think that's what happened to Tupac. I think Tupac got off because there was so much stuff he was unveiling. You know what I mean? And Kanye's unveiling stuff too, and I hope nothing happens to him. You know what I mean? Like I don't want nothing bad happen to the dude. He's a talented artist, but I do see that people that become powerful, and know have a lot of knowledge, they tend to, dismiss them and do away with them because they call Albert Einstein crazy. But if you look up, most geniuses are crazy people. Like you know what I mean? Like
In terms
they
of
have
society.
some kind of weirdness. Yeah, yeah. You know what I mean? Like they are the antisocial. They suffer from depression a lot. You know, it's something.
If society don't agree, you're weird, crazy, different. It's frowned upon.
Yeah.
Like right now, I know it. I know some people don't agree with this, but being gay is the new cool thing. Society is cool with that now. That's why they could do whatever the fuck they want.
Yeah.
You feel me? That's the new thing to do. But you know what's not okay? Being an educated minority in America, because that's what them motherfuckers are scared of.
Yo, that's crazy. It's like, last year, Nickelodeon had a whole segment for the LGBT community, right?
Mhm.
And that's the channel we turn on for our kids.
Yeah, you
But
got to get them young.
But this documentary that Kyrie shared, this should have been on Discovery. It should have been on National Geographic. All it did was talking about the pyramids and how people migrated. So it's like it's just lost. It's just lost. And then like also Dave Chappelle said, he's been to Hollywood. It is owned by Jews. So if they really do own everything, what do people really getting in trouble for talking?
I'm just trying
about?
to figure out why words is.
Can't use
'Cause
Facebook as a platform.
no, I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna tell you why.
promote that,
I'm gonna
bro.
tell you why these words hurt. Because they're the truth. Truth hurts.
Mm-hmm.
It's just weird to me, bro. I've never heard of anybody losing their banking privileges over a couple tweets.
Oh, you know why? You know who
Kanye.
control them banks.
I ain't gonna hold. Hey, whatever y'all want to say on Kanye, I'm done on the Kanye situation. That's also some freedom of speech. He just don't got it. They pick and choose who to give that freedom to. I guess you say the wrong thing, feelings get hurt. Like,
Yeah, because I watched Donald Trump.
I ain't gonna hold you. If
They
I'm
know
Kanye-
he was responsible.
if I'm Kanye and I got a contract with J.P. Morgan, I think it was, and you terminate that off of some words,
Yo, bro.
show me in my contract where
I
it
ain't
said
gonna lie
you
to
can do
you.
that.
Bringing
Show
up
me where it
Uncle
says
Donnie.
you can terminate banking with me because I said some things on social media or in the media.
I fucks with Uncle
Because
Donnie.
if that's the case, everybody right now on this podcast, we about to get a letter from our banks. We out of there.
Nah.
We out of
I
there.
can't have that.
Yo, somebody
I
just
start
brought up
stacking
Uncle
y'all
Donnie.
money under your
Yeah,
mattress.
what I was about to say
Somebody-
was Donald Trump openly, they know he's responsible for the attack on the White House, right? They know that.
That's not even. Bro,
He
that's not even-
openly
bro,
says,
bro,
he
bro,
openly
that's not
says
even
Proud
it.
Boys
Yo,
is-
bro,
he said
that's
Proud
not
Boys.
that's not even it. Uncle Donnie told us to grab bitches by the pussy. I got a daughter. No, that's not even funny. I got a daughter.
true.
That's not
Nah, I
funny,
just
bro.
what you
That's
said.
not funny.
I got
Shit,
three daughters.
I even call this nigga Uncle Donnie because he looked out for the hood. He let the scammers eat for real, for real. But he got elected by America by telling us you grab the bitches by the pussy. That is the most disrespectful shit ever. He ain't getting in trouble for that.
He ain't get it.
He kind of did,
I
bro.
wanna
He
know-
kind of did, bro. He got
why
banned
he
from
did
all
it?
social
He
media.
became president.
He got-
the media had a field day with it, bro.
He had
Yeah.
a field
Media did
day,
have
but
a
he
field
still
day with it.
became president. So who
But
really
you want to know
lost?
why he became president? He became president because who was the other option to put in that White House?
Yeah.
They will never.
Even
Nah.
As
even
long as we
Who was
live in,
it? Who
bro,
was that?
Hillary Rodham will never be in the White House as president. Bro. We just
They won't. I
do
don't
it.
think they'll ever have a woman as president, huh?
nah, you can't say that. You can't say that. It's just
I mean, I want to see it.
Nah, they'll
Hillary-
have a woman as a president.
Hillary's
They
just
never
not
put
the
Hillary
the right
Rodham
one.
in there.
That was
She'll never go in there. That's out of there, bro.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I think
Benghazi
if
sure
we'd have
that
got
up.
Hillary, it would not been a pandemic. So Uncle Donnie looked out for us. Uncle Donnie looked out for us.
It definitely wouldn't
People,
have
you
been
got
no
anything on the
pandemic.
Kanye situation, bro?
Kanye just he just talking out, bro. He like I'm gonna keep referring to Dave Chappelle, like what he said. He broke a code that we all
Hmm.
knew was there. He started dropping names, and that was the biggest no-no.
Yeah, you can't do that.
Like, like,
He's snitching.
yeah, like pretty much that was
He's
the
snitching.
what that was the more
He's six
professional way of
nine.
snitching,
He
and
is.
he called it out, and no one wants to know these people. If that makes sense, they don't even want us to know these people. Um, I don't know. I just feel like he's speaking on something he has no control over, and he thought he was invincible, and it's all hitting him at one time now. That's just how I look. I'm not gonna say being a puppet is okay, but if you in a situation where you bust your ass and all those summers that took Kanye to sit in his house this summer and make beats and supply those beats and to get his career to where it's at today in the music, and now he just threw that all away, just opening his mouth. That's just how I look at that. Like I just feel like he
I hate
speaking
to
on
see
something
it,
that
dude.
shouldn't be speaking on, bro. Like that's it.
You know
He's
what's
not in
funny,
a
D
position
boy?
to do that. What?
His album sales went up 18%.
But that's
And then he had
Kanye for you though.
yeah, that's but in all this controversy, his album sales went up 18%, right? And then he had another album go triple platinum, right? In the middle of all this controversy. That's the good thing about it. I mean, because his music's great. I mean, I like Kanye as a musician and a producer. But as far as like I say, what he's doing, I mean, I don't mind him enlightening us. I mean, it's just that he's preaching to a crowd that just accepts whatever social media says to deemed it is. If they say, "Hey, cancel the baby," or cancel this person, you know what I'm saying? They feel like they're gonna cancel him because they said this or he said something homophobic or anything you say now, you can't really say. Freedom of speech, I think, is just really out the window on social media. I mean, you can see it on Facebook. I think I responded to something that got banned for like 2 weeks, and I wasn't threatening killing somebody, but they said it was against the code of conduct. I guess you know what I'm saying about something I said. Because I just feel like on social media now you really can't voice what you want to voice.
All right.
And I feel like a lot of what he did, it didn't have he didn't have an end game to it. Like what was the purpose of him going on that YouTube channel and doing that? Like what was his main purpose of that? And Kanye has this genius way of making his record sales go up because you didn't hear about Kanye for a year and a half, and then when he dropped that Donda, he had the whole crying out, throwing the I'm running for president nonsense. He had
And
the
I,
like, come on, like I'm being honest. When you hear about Kanye in social media, his album is about to drop. His music is about to drop or something close to that, and that's just how he works. That's just me. Like I pay attention to what Kanye does, and a lot of it revolves around his music sales, but that's just I don't know what Kanye was trying to do by exposing whatever he wants to expose, but the Illuminati now. I don't know. I've heard about that growing up as a kid. I I don't know, man. I'm trying to stay away from my life. I love my life.
All right, all right. You got anything on this subject, Tom? Or
Nah, I'm good, bro. I'm good with all this stuff.
well, we done talked about COVID, Kyrie, Kanye, that joke of a fucking 2K event. Now, oh, and what not to put on my fucking table when it comes to Thanksgiving. Now, we got asked a question earlier by resident outside person is he wanted to know because this is a thing that I've seen it a couple times, and I'm pretty sure he's seen it too. But is kissing your kids in the mouth criminal, or is that acceptable?
I don't do it. I'm not kissing my daughters in the mouth. This is not happening. Kiss my cheek, baby. I'm gonna kiss your forehead. I'll kiss your cheek. No, I don't kiss my daughters in the mouth. Not saying anybody does it something wrong, but
Tom Brady kisses his sons in the mouth. That's a crime against humanity. Other
I
people
don't
do
even
that
kiss my
shit too,
son.
though.
You know what I'm saying? But I do when he gets emotional. You know what I'm saying? I'll hug him. You know what I'm saying? I really give my son tough love, but we talk. I'll get on him, but then I talk to him about why I'm. And I've been doing that since he was knee high to a grasshopper because I feel like if you baby talk him and babyfy him, it's gonna kind of lead them, to when they get the adults. But I don't agree with kissing my kids in the mouth. Just don't because it's just not something that I would do.
That was criminal, but
Okay, bro.
I got two daughters. I'm not doing that shit,
Wow.
I'm never doing that, bro. I guess that's just something you do once you get to a certain amount of money in life. You just think it's okay to do shit like that.
Yeah.
It'll never.
That's them trendsetters, man. They forget where they come
I don't
from.
know what trend they setting, but it looks real
Look,
disturbing.
look, that's a
It looks real
Kanye thing.
fucking
That's a
disturbing.
Kanye thing. If
You're not
Kanye
finna
album
tell
was coming
Kanye
out
that.
soon, I really feel like he's doing that for views.
Nah, we not going off for none of that, bro. If you got any input on this,
Um,
nope,
nah,
no.
No, I
that
just wanted to
that's
ask.
not
Like,
valid.
I'm not gonna lie to you. To me, I wouldn't do it, but I can't talk bad on it because I've seen it. I've seen it, and I've seen it. I grew up watching it. Like, it's weird looking to me. Like, damn, bro. Like, but it's a thing. I'm not comfortable with kissing my kids in their mouth, so each his own.
Never doing that. Each his own. Well,
It's
I
like
ain't got
Baby
no
and
more
Lil
time.
Wayne, right?
That's
That's
crazy.
that's not even his son, bro.
Yo, bro, shut up, bro. Move on, bro. That's
Yeah,
gay.
that was.
Yeah. I ain't got no more topics, man. We done went through a lot. I feel like we made up for the 2 weeks that we've been gone. But now it is time for me to pass this off to Tone so he can get into some Polo Grounds information and probably our sports network later on also. Boop, boop.
All right, man. Well, you guys been waiting long enough. I was gone last week, so we didn't do this last week. I got dudes in my DMs sending me messages after they weren't active all week too. Yes, I was in Houston, and yes, I was paying attention to the chat, and yes, I saw your team not being fucking active, and now you want me to do you the favor of putting you in the fucking in the finals, or not in the finals. I'm sorry, in the playoffs. Yeah, I'm talking to you, Irish. Yes, I'm talking to you, Holmes. Yes, I'm talking to you, Pyro. I'm talking to all y'all motherfuckers that I saw were not active. We're not trying to get games in that second week. And then as soon as I come back and I tell y'all that everybody not making the playoffs, now you want to make a conscious effort to try and get those 3 games that you could have gotten in week 2. Yeah, I'm talking to y'all. But before I get into who made the playoffs in the Polo Grounds for season 4, I'm about to what I'm about to do is I'm about to show y'all a little quick video on what we paying out in the Polo Grounds. The Polo Grounds, in case y'all don't know, T2E runs multiple leagues. We run leagues, and we got a Madden connected franchise. We got the 2K that we about to start up in the Polo Grounds. The Polo Grounds is our lowest paying league. Why? Because these weirdos want to come in here and cry about $10, and then they play the $10, and then they don't even want to play. $10. They cry about it when we ask you guys to pay $10 to go towards the pot, and then you don't even play. So just so y'all know, that entry fee is definitely going up to 15 this upcoming season. So if you ain't got 15, please stay on my DM. We ain't sponsoring nobody. If you ain't got 15, you don't belong here. Let me play the video for y'all, man, real quick. But it's the video's up here. Every season, man, we try to pay out as much as we can. This season we didn't do free agency, so we didn't have the extra money coming into the pot, but the champion's getting $400. The runner up is getting $100. 50 to GM of the year, $10 to the rookie of the year, $10 to the most improved, 20 to the MVP, 20 to finals MVP, and $10 to the Defensive Player of the Year. All right, now without further ado, hold on. Matter of fact, give me a minute. I need to add this on here. But I do want to congratulate the teams that made it, that made the playoffs. I appreciate you GMs that were active. The ones that were inactive, obviously you can't replace. You're not coming back. Don't even bother hitting my DM because I don't got time for it. Let's see. But this should be real simple. We're gonna have damn, what the hell happened to this, man? I apologize for technical difficulties. I should have had this done earlier, but yeah, I was busy. But there it is. You see it on the screen. Here it is in the middle of the screen. We got the Luck and the Huskies have games tonight at 7:30. That's gonna determine who's gonna have the first and second seeds. Doesn't really matter much. Well, actually, it does matter. But the Gorillas are gonna play the Shooters. The Aqua are playing the Reapers. Now, the way this is gonna work kind of like NFL style. So let's say the Huskies keep their number one seed. If the Gorillas lose, the Shooters are the lower seed. They will play against the number one seed, which would be the Huskies. Same thing. The lower seed will always play the higher seed, and the middle seed, the lower seed, that whoever it is between the Luck or the Huskies, I guess that second seed will play the highest seed that advances into the next round. First round is best of 3, will be played on Monday. If you do not get at least 2 games in on Monday, you will forfeit. I do not care. Make sure your team is there to play 2 games on Monday. The third game may be played on Tuesday, but 2 games must be played Monday. Round 2 will be Wednesday. 2 games must be played on Wednesday. Do not ask me for an extension because I'm not giving you one. So 2 games must be played for that second round on Wednesday. That third game may be played Thursday, but I will not give you an extension past that. Now, once we get into the finals, the finals will be the following Monday. Unless both teams agree to play Friday, and that first day, 2 games must be played. I'd rather you guys play it as soon as possible. The faster you guys play these games, the faster we get you guys paid out, the faster we get your ring size, the faster I can order your rings, and the faster those rings get to your house. Same thing with the t-shirts. As soon as you win the championship, I will design a brand new championship t-shirt, and I will custom make it for you. I make it right here in my house. I got all the machines, whatever you want on that shirt will get put on it. But I need those games played ASAP. Now give us a short break. We'll move into Sin segment with T2E We'll be right back after these short break. Guys, and
We ready? We ready? All right. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Here we are. We in the playoffs in the wild card. We in season 2. That's right. Season 2 of the Madden T2E Money League, and it is already kicked off with a bang. Yes, that's right, a bang. The number 2 seed got knocked out the playoffs by who? Cowboys, 33-19. No other games has been played yet, but we're gonna get right into the passing leaders. The passing leader for this season is Tua. Tua had 69 completion rating with 5,225 yards and 45 touchdowns. Shout out to Tua and the Russian leader doing big things out there in New England. Just played them in week 18. A nice explosive running back, and James Robinson had 247 attempts, 1,774 yards, and 21 touchdowns. Our receiving leader is kind of misleading because Tyreek Hill had 22 touchdowns, but Cortland Sutton had 90 catches for 1,600 yards and 12 TDs. Shout out to Cortland Sutton. Whoever got to him right now, I don't know who the QB is for him, but he had an awesome season. And Von Miller turned back the hands of time with a 20 sack season. Shout out to Von Miller. Right behind him was Josh Allen with 19 and Shaquille Barrett with 18. If you got to play these teams in the playoffs, be on the lookout for those 3 players. The interception leaders, we have Monte Nicholson with 14 interceptions, and right behind him was my guy Trayvon Diggs with 12, and my other guy J. Ron Curse with 12. Shout out to the Cowboys. We trying to do big things in the playoffs. And our tackle leaders, who just got traded in real life to the Miami Dolphins from the Chicago Bears, Raekwon Smith. Raekwon Smith had 142 tackles and 120 solo. I'm going to say that again. He had 142 tackles and 120 solo. That is a great accolade to have as a linebacker. We have awesome matchups scheduled for tonight, including which my division, which you got the best division in the league. So let's just gonna say that like it is. We got the Washington Redskins going at the Philadelphia Eagles. I need Washington to beat them because I really don't like the Eagles in general, but that's another topic. But then we got the Tampa Bay Buccaneers versus my guy, D-Boy in the Arizona Cardinals. We also, I mean, not Don D-Boy in the Arizona Cardinals. I'm sorry, you on the Falcons. I'm sorry, that was misleading. We got I am him on the Arizona Cardinals. D-Boy is a Cardinals fan, so that's why that was misleading. But we also have the Buffalo Bills versus the 9-8 Raiders. How the hell you made the playoffs at 9-8? I don't know. I'm gonna get with Tone this week and Durant because we need to figure out what the hell is going on in that division. Because if you 9-8 and you made it to the playoffs, guess what? You are dumpster juice, but you still made it to the playoffs. So hey, I can't hate. Good job. And we got the Patriots versus the Jacksonville Jaguars taking off tonight, and the Baltimore Ravens taking on the Cleveland Browns. That's right. Baltimore Ravens and the Cleveland taking on the Cleveland Browns. We'll have more updates for you next week. We are in the wild card round, so I will see you guys next week. By that time, we might be starting into the next season 3. Thank you all for tuning in to T2E SGN News.
sorry about that. Thank you for the segment. We're missing Bucky. I don't know where Buckets is. We don't have Bucket of News this week. Bucky probably getting drunk somewhere out in Florida. Y'all know it's nice out there, so Bucky's always drunk. But thank you all for tuning in to this segment. Yeah, I know some of those topics got a little rough there, but appreciate you guys watching. We do this every week. We've moved T2E Talks to Sundays now. We'll be here Sundays. We will be sober. We won't be having drunk tone anymore. So I don't drink on Sundays. Sundays is the day for the Lord. So you'll have a pretty serious tone for the most part. With that being said, thank you for watching. Tone out.